And thank you for joining us on the Igniter NFL Pickem Show, featuring a man with slightly more to say than Charlie Chaplin, Jamison Wall. A gambling man with just the tip for you, Trevor Hills. I'm Scott, your producer and human reproducer. And now, a man who could tell Conan the Barbarian what's best in life, David Hitson.
I don't think I can say the first part or the second part. There's a couple. Yeah, you could say it. We'll do that later on off the air. It's good to have you with us once again. Week 4 coming at you. I'm David, the host of the Igniter NFL Pickem Show with my merry little band of experts. Sunny on assignment in scenic Mankato, Minnesota. Opening up the opportunity, next man up for Trevor to join us tonight. Trevor is a friend of the show. It's his first time on it. We're excited to have him, as we are to have you, our loyal and growing audience all over the world. Recently found out we've got 2 listeners in Austria now. I didn't know they had any football over there. They must have been confused. But we're happy to have them. Hopefully they're not white nationalists. We got a few things coming at you tonight. Talk a bit about our gambling. See how close. I think it's going to be a tight week in terms of Pickem. Coin Flip Bot has already made his picks, so they're locked and loaded. We're going to talk about some injuries, the ongoing Brett Favre legal saga. See if the gunslinger's bound for the pen. We got some shitters of the week, games of the week, some awards to give out, so on and so forth. So enjoy yourself for the next 65, 75 minutes or so. And again, we are just pleased as punch to have you with us. And with that being said, Mr. Nyberg, take her away.
Thank you, sir. Another good week of football. Did you guys have a good time watching the games this past weekend at all?
Yeah. I mean, listen, we watched the Lions expose the Vikings as toxically mediocre. And in the final few seconds, Kirk Cousins pulled a touchdown out of his ass to avert complete disaster. And I would be lying if I said I wasn't rooting for that to happen.
KJ Osborne sighting.
Yeah. KJ Osborne seems to be the money man right now for Cousins.
That's all he threw to at the end of the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jefferson's been shut down the last 2 games. Is Cook injured now? I know he got hurt.
His shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to play.
He is, yeah. He's going to wear a harness that he's worn in past seasons because of that very injury. But being that they're traveling to England, I expect to see a lot of Madison in that game, even if Cook does play. So, and you know Dalvin, he re-injures himself constantly. So
it's got to be concerning for the Vikings, right?
It does.
He's supposed to be the star running back.
I don't think
Madison.
Madison's not that far behind. I don't think he's that. At least as a layman,
capable backup.
I look at Madison and I don't think it's that much of a downgrade.
I don't really disagree with you. Yeah,
it's not like Delvin's catching balls out of the backfield or anything. He's not doing anything besides running, and he's averaging about 2.5 right now.
He's not what he was a couple of years ago.
No,
yeah.
Has he already hit the wall? Is it done?
No, new offense, new scheme, not a great offensive line. I think all of those, and it's early. It's 3rd game,
And Kirk Cousins scares no one, so you can stack the box and just kill him every time he touches the damn thing. Kirk Cousins is driving fear into the hearts of no man. So poor Delvin has no air cover, not even the threat of a passing game to provide any opportunity.
We did find actually one worse quarterback in the league than Kirk Cousins last night. Daniel Jones is now 0-9 in primetime games. Why the fuck does he keep playing?
Is that worse? Because is it Kirk 2-10 or 2-12?
I think Kirk has won once.
It's like 0% versus 5%, right?
They're both bad. Yeah.
Give Jones time; he'll get there.
Yeah.
Let's just keep extending him. It's great.
Well, it's not all Jones too. Sometimes it's Galladay, and all his receivers are hurt too. So
how have the Giants played 9 primetime games?
Kenny Galladay.
Yeah,
that's a fair question. Jameson wants to know how the Giants have played 9 primetime games.
How many games have they won in the last 3 years? I mean,
well, you know how the NFL's biased to getting the Cowboys in those NFC East games on primetime, so that's why they force that shit down our throats every year. Just like last night. Who wants to watch fucking Cooper Rush and Daniel Jones on a Monday night? Like, what the fuck?
Well, at least there's some intrigue and some drama around whether or not Cooper Rush, because Jerry Jones has opened the door as he's wanting to do. And embracing and hoping for a quarterback controversy. He thinks that's actually a good thing. He loves it. And poor Mike McCarthy, who is absolutely emotionally eating, he looks bigger than he ever has, is stressed out by the entire
Not
affair.
doing well. Yeah.
He might keel over. There's got to be a bookie in Vegas willing to take odds that McCarthy has a heart attack on the sideline this season at some point.
Trev, you live out in Henderson there, so
can you get that bet for us?
Yeah, get that, lay it down.
I was gonna say, McCarthy. I feel like Jerry Jones is gonna die like the owner in basketball at the end.
He's gonna choke the hot dog.
The hot dog just keeps shooting out of his mouth.
I have to assume.
27.
I actually said this to my. I had a buddy last year I was playing golf with. We were talking about Jerry Jones. I assume that Jerry Jones will literally be like 98. And they'll wheel him out wearing like a fucking $10,000 Valentino suit with these
super dark shades,
crispier than like a piece of bacon, very little hair, shiny AF, weighing about 82 pounds, still out there pulling the strings.
Like a communion wafer
and
with
just
glasses.
fucking this team over.
He's Montgomery Burns. That's what he's gonna
be. and still pulling down world-class pussy, I assume.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
And his son Steven is Smithers, just fucking walking around wiping his ass every time he takes a shit,
hoping that he dies real soon. But we know that he's not. He's like a cockroach. He can withstand anything, and he'll be around for a long, long time. He's like the Al Davis of the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, remember 2 years ago during the COVID draft where he had to show off his yacht on draft night in the first round, that just absurd, ridiculous yacht. He had to show it off because they were showing everyone's houses, and then Jerry's got his super yacht.
I got a couple houses on the water. Check it out.
Yep.
Too funny. Well, hopefully
that's fun.
Hopefully we all fared better in the picks and gambling, or at least